The hotel lobby smelled like old carpet and burnt coffee. It was nearly midnight, and the storm outside hadn't slowed for hours. Flights were cancelled, roads flooded, and every hotel within 50 miles was booked solid. That's when the receptionist looked up from her screen and said the words that made my stomach tighten. "I'm sorry, there's only one room left." Before I could respond, my boss leaned closer to me and whispered, "Looks like we don't have a choice." I tried to keep my face neutral, but my mind was racing. This business trip was already a disaster. The conference ran late, the weather trapped us overnight, and now this. Sharing a room with my boss, Emma Carter, was not something I had ever imagined. She wasn't just my boss. She was sharp, respected, and impossible to read. We rode the elevator in silence. The hum of the cables felt louder than my thoughts. I told myself this was temporary. One night. Sleep. Done. The door clicked open. One bed. Not two. Not even a couch. Just one perfectly made bed in the center of the room. "I'll take the floor," I said quickly. Emma shook her head. "Don't be ridiculous. We're adults. We can handle one night." She sounded calm, but her hands trembled slightly as she placed her bag down. We agreed on boundaries. Clear ones. Lights off early. No awkwardness. At least, that was the plan. Around 2 a.m., the power went out. The room plunged into darkness, followed by the sound of thunder cracking so loud it rattled the windows. The rain was relentless. I heard her sit up. "Do storms make you nervous?" I asked. She paused. "Only when I'm not in control." That surprised me. Emma was always in control: meetings, deadlines, people. Seeing a crack in that armor felt human. We started talking. Not about work. Not about the company. About life. She told me about the job she turned down years ago because it felt safe. About the relationship she walked away from because she was afraid it would change her. Then she said something I never expected. "Do you ever feel like you're living the life people expect from you, instead of the one you want?" I didn't answer right away. "Yes," I finally said. "Every day." The storm outside faded into background noise. In that dark room, titles disappeared. She wasn't my boss anymore. I wasn't her employee. Just two people stuck in the same moment, saying things they'd never said out loud. Then she sat up and turned on her phone's flashlight. "I need to tell you something," she said quietly. My heart pounded. "I've been offered a promotion," she continued. "Another city. Bigger role." I waited. "I was going to recommend you to take my position." I stared at her, stunned. "What?" "You're ready," she said. "And I've known it for a while." All the tension I'd been feeling twisted into something else entirely: shock, gratitude, fear. That changes everything," I said. She smiled softly. "That's why tonight mattered more than you think." In the morning, the storm was gone. So was the awkwardness. We checked out separately. No one looked twice. No one knew what that night really was. Nothing inappropriate happened. Nothing crossed a line. But something changed. A week later, she announced her transfer. A month later, I got the promotion. And sometimes, late at night, when I hear thunder outside my window, I think about that hotel room. And how one unexpected night didn't start a scandal. It started a future.